Saad, getting you on for the 100th interview. It has been 3 months since our last one, and to date, it is the longest interview I have ever done. So, I wanted to start this off by asking how you're doing, but 1 hour ago, you were in a police station. So, how about you explain what that was about?
Okay, so I'll break the internet because I don't care at this point. I don't have a job anymore. I'm free. I don't really give a shit. So I'll say it. Women can't drive. They can't drive for shit. Okay? So as you may know, I've moved. In the last interview, like I said, I mentioned that I'll be moving in Thailand with my brothers in a big mansion, just living the life, making money, etc. So I did that. It's been a month I've been in Thailand, living the life, making money. Really, really fun and exciting thing to talk about during the interview. However, so I was so last night, as you may know, it's Ramadan for Muslims now. So I was fasting, and before the sunrise, I said, you know what, I wanna get myself a snack. And in Thailand, you need to understand that everyone uses motorbikes. Everyone is on a motorbike. Everyone is on a scooter. It's 24/7. You don't use a lot of cars. So I went on my motorbike and I was driving, and I was getting out of. So basically, there is this exit here, and then there's the highway here. So it's two ways. And it's the highway, the roadway here, like the official one. So basically, my thing is I want to turn here on the left, and here like cars are coming, so I must like time it perfectly. So as usual, I'm a big G. I always do it. Used to it. Don't worry. Ever crashed? Amazing. So then I turn, and then I see this person. I don't even know if it's a chick or a guy. So I just see this person driving, and then basically when I turn, instead of slowing down, they keep going full speed. Like instead of slowing, because they had like the space to just change directions, so they just go full speed. Then they kind of like hit me a bit, and then I just so it's kind of like just pushed me a bit with the hitting. It wasn't like a bad crash, but then like and I kept going, and then they just fell on the bike. I was like, well, that's a dumbass. Good, like yeah, serves you right, and I just kept going. Anyways, because like they were okay, didn't fucking fell, nothing, just like boom, they just stopped the bike, and then like the bike almost fell, and then they was getting up and getting out, so nothing bad happened. That's so I just said, you know what, it serves you right, motherfucker, you dumbass. I just kept going. And bro, okay, that's dumb. So I kept going, and today, like about 24 less than 24 hours later, today the cops like just knock on the door. Okay, boom. Me and my brothers, we like this knock. We come in like five guys. Boom, come in. And then I open. Okay, what's up? It's like, oh, we saw CCTV. Oh, you had crash. You had crash. You flew. You flew. It's like, you need to follow us. Follow us. I'm like, hey, you got passport? I'm like, yeah, I got passport. Can you follow me? It's like, okay, cool. The guys told me, hey, bro, you got cash, because we know how it goes in Thailand. There are some bribes, etc. So like, hey, bro, you got cash? I'm like, don't worry, I've got cash. I've got the card. Boom. So we go to the police station. I'm waiting there, but and a lot of the policemen were Muslims. So then we bond over that. So anyway, basically, we go there, we chill, and then I wait for the chick. So I was reading my Quran, just Ramadan. I was reading some Quran on my phone, and then I was waiting for the chick to arrive. They told me, oh no, come back Sunday, 9 a.m. But you gotta leave passport here. I was like, I'm not leaving my passport at the Thai police. I'm not stupid. So like, no, you gotta leave passport. And I said, no. And at some point the chick was like, oh no, she's coming out, change your mind. I was like, okay, cool. Then she comes with a man. So like, okay, cool. So at first of all, I said, okay, I'm just gonna need to check if she was okay first. Okay, so because this is the most important thing, of course. Check she's okay, cool. She had like just some bandage over like her leg. Nothing was broken, just some bandage. But basically, her and the man was like, "Oh, you gotta pay us. Oh, the damage for bike. The damage for bike." I was like, "What?" Like, yeah, the damage for bike, 5,000 baht. 5,000 baht. I was like, "Cool." And then at some point, I was talking to them, and what they tell me, bro, this is the funny part. They tell me, "Oh, like there was a translator, a chick," and then she was like, "Oh, they say you gotta pay them 50,000 baht, which is like $1,500, like $2,000." Like you got to pay 50,000 baht, 60,000 baht. I was like, I ain't paying that shit. So then I was like, no, I don't have money. And it's like I have 7,500. Negotiator, because I'm called Mr. Negotiator. So look at this. No, I have 7,500. It's like, oh, really? It's like, no, you can't take you to court. I'm like, look, even if I try to make all the money, it's 12,000 baht, which is $350. Like 12,000 baht, that's all I have. Literally, that's all I have. It's like, oh, well, if you don't have the 50,000 baht, we're going to take you to court. I'm like, well, take me to court. You're still not gonna get money. By the way, this was all a huge cap. I have money. I have the card of the house, so I can just use the money. I was like, no. I was like, no, you gotta pay 50,000, 50,000. I was like, no. And at some point, it's like, look, that's all I have, 12,000. Because you're gonna take it to court. Like, you can take me to court. At some point, I tell the chick, and I put it on the Google Translate. I put this. I'm like, look, I'm not an American with money. I'm not an American foreigner with money. I'm like, I'm Moroccan. I'm from poor country too. And she started laughing. And they're like, look, I'm Moroccan. I'm from Morocco, poor country too. Don't try that. And then she started laughing. Like they knew that I knew the game. At some point, like, okay. 12,000 baht, basically I settled. So from 50 or 60,000 baht for about 1,500 to $1,700 to 12,000 baht, which is $350. Boom, no charges, nothing. Now, technically, I know what you guys will say in the comments, whatever. Oh, but if it was her mistake, then why didn't you do this? I'm not a dork. I'm not stupid. I'm in Thailand. I'm in their country. Not trying to get fucking arrested or like get ejected. It's been a month since I've been here. I'm not stupid. I'm just gonna be like, okay, cool. I paid 6 times less. Gotta be happy with it. You know, it's just $350. It's nothing. So that's cool. So that's the story of how basically I keyed and negotiated my way from $15,000, $1,500 to like $350. Boom, it's the negotiator, and got done in 2 hours. Like from the time I talked to you to getting done and coming back for our interview, 2 hours. Boom, boom, boom. G stuff. But basically, yeah, I make this statement publicly. Women cannot drive for shit. Oh, but you're a misogynist. Shut up. Go cook.
Well,
but yeah, I said, I know that you're not saying it also that you don't think like that, Crocus. I know that the statement doesn't think like that. I'm just a crazy guy.
Yeah, you're the outlier crazy guy. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So instead of getting scammed for 1,500, you got scammed for 350. Got it.
Yes.
Go. So moving on. I'm joking. Good to hear you're alright though. Like no problems from your end.
Bro,
And,
I'm
yeah.
Mr. Negotiator. I even made friends with the policeman. Boom. Became friends with the police.
Maybe in future that can come in handy.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's go on to. You said 1 month in Thailand. So
Yes.
what took you so long to get over there? Because it's been 3 months since we last spoke, and
Yes.
what Nikolai was already in Thailand. I think some others were already in. So
Yeah.
why you
So
so late?
he came to Thailand in about 3 weeks after Federico. I don't know, well, you know Federico, the big G.
Yep.
My boy, he came. He went to Thailand with Nick, and they stayed there. Now, the reason why I was so late to my arrival in Thailand was just because, I'll be honest, I made a lot of fucking mistakes when it comes to money. So I had a problem. I had a money problem, to be fair. Okay, so you know when you say, oh, this will come in, blah blah blah. Basically, half 50% of a payment I was waiting for. It was like 3.5K, didn't arrive. Some other money didn't arrive, and I just spent a lot of money on networking to get some connections with high level individuals. So I got some connections, but you know, man, networking costs a lot. So I spent basically all my money networking. Then I just like, okay, cool. We As soon as I had some cash, I came to Thailand. And first, I stayed with Belmin first. It was just me, Belmin, and Christian, Christian is a high ticket closer. He's a really close friend of Nikolai. He's also a very close friend of mine. I love that guy, man. Genuine soul. But was waiting. So I was me, it was me, Belmi, and Christian. They were waiting for Federico and Nikolai. They were in Japan. That's another story. They were in Japan. They were there. They were there for like just having the time of their lives, also working, whatever. So we're waiting for them. And as soon as they came, like just had some fun, talked, etc. And yeah, now I'm here. Basically, uh, like man, it's crazy, bro. Like when I see the progress, it's just crazy because just my bedroom alone, I have my own. I know that it sounds crazy for a lot of people in the comments, like, oh, well, what are you talking about? So I have my own shower, my own bathroom, my own room. Now, a lot of people in the comments in the US spoiled people. Oh, what do you mean? Normally, you'd always have it. No, 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 motherfucker. I was broke. So I had like a room I shared with my brother, and when I said I was broke, thank God, alhamdulillah, I still had a roof under my head. So I'm thankful when it comes to that. There's always someone who's worse than you. So I'm not one of those dickheads. I know that I had the chance. I was really lucky to have roof over my over my head, and but still, like just man, 3 floors, huge pool. It's amazing, man. We live in life, bro, and just the energy, bro. It's crazy. I'm telling you, because for example, I could be working at like 1 a.m. and the guys are all working on the same table, whatever. We have a huge round table, and just work there. And the guys like this Federico and Belmi, and they keep working, and then I work at 1 a.m. Normally I'd be tired, but just seeing them work, man, I don't know how, but it just gives me energy. I'm like, you know what? How? Go update the spreadsheet. Then just boom, 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 boom. At some point, at some point, bro, they had a deal. So I was talking to this guy, whatever. I went on the sales call, Mr. Negotiator, closed him in 15, 20 minutes, got paid the first half, boom. And then me and Nick made the project. This is, bro, this is, by the way, this is at 1 a.m. Made the project at like 30 minutes, sent it to him, got paid the other half. So in 1 hour, we got paid like 1,000 euros for like in between the sales call, between the sales call, finishing the emails, and 1,000 euros. And by the way, when I said 1,000 euros, it's 1,000 euros for 2 emails. Not that bad in my opinion, but 1,000 euros for 2 emails. Then another call with a guy, and this time we closing basically for like 7K in total. But basically, this is where the name Mr. Negotiator comes from, because I just make stuff happen. Oops, we go to a bar, and then out of nowhere, I accidentally befriend the 2 crypto guys who are friends with crypto millionaires, and then now we're going to go on a dinner and network tomorrow on Friday. Oops, like just accident. I don't even try. I just make deals happen. Whoa, whoa, oops, sorry, 7K here. Oh, sorry, 3K. Boom. Oh, I'm sorry. Boom, boom. It's like, oops, I'm not even trying, and boom. No, this movement, bro. I perfected this movement in Python. So Python is basically one of not one of the most sinful place I've ever went in my entire life, bro. It's disgusting. If you, bro, pick hedonism and pick haram. Now, did you picture that, Rokas?
No, I'm a man of God, so I'm not
Okay,
really
okay,
sure
okay.
what
But
you're talking about.
can you picture like a level of haram? Like just a level. Can you picture a level of haram?
Sure.
Now double that. That's Python. Bro, it's disgusting, bro. Because like I don't drink. I don't pay for sex. That's disgusting. I don't drink and I don't pay for sex. And I don't smoke weed. So then I go there as a sober man. The guys also are sobers, but like sometimes like they drink like a beer or two, whatever. But I'm sober. I'm Muslim. I can't drink. So then I just go there. But I swear it's the pit, but it's the cesspit of hell. Basically, a huge district, bro. Where there are like lazy boys and prostitutes everywhere, and like they like no, suck, fuck, boom, boom, 5,000 pounds, and then they just want to grab one, like, oh, pay, oh, like, fuck no, and then bro, I just go there and they're like some strippers dancing in some clubs, and then like there are open clubs there, and everyone's drinking, and the tourists, the guys like, oh, okay, we're having a beer, having fun with that, bro. When they're having the time of their life, they big fucking belly drinking, drinking, passing down, throwing. For normal people, it's like a fun place, but it's disgusting, bro. You only go there because of like one chill bar, just because it's cool. It's a cool bar. So plus I just drink like sparkling water. So just go there, drink sparkling water. Go there, net like basically boom, 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 talking with the chicks, talk with the guys, boom, make connections. But bro, it's disgusting, bro. Like I'm actually walking. Like I have some stories with Facebook. We're walking there, we men of God. Like there is like a, bro, a pair of tits here. Like, no, some prostitute, hey, pay me only 2,000. I fucking no. But there's like some chicks, they're trying to look down and not look at the prostitutes and the strippers and I don't want to see this. And then the chicks are fucking slags, bro. I'm like, no, disgusting. Get the fuck out. Where's your father? Where's your father? Get out. Get out. Get out. We need some holy in you. Get the fuck out of here. So then we just, bro. So then we just go there to Patong, bro. It's disgusting. I'm telling you, it's disgusting. It's haram, haram, bro. At some point, the guys were like, the crypto guys who wanted to meet with me for like networking stuff, they told me, hey, maybe we're gonna go to Patong. I'm like, no, Patong. It's Ramadan, bro. Going there, I swear. Every time I go to Patong, I come back and I pray. I literally like boom, wodo, pray, and like, just ask forgiveness for the stuff I saw, and I'm not trying to see them. It's disgusting. It stains my soul. It's full. Yeah, bro. It's just prostitutes everywhere, man. They're like, oh, you're gonna have a fun time, bro. You don't remember last night was a movie. I'm like, oh, this is disgusting. Why? Because you're paying for sex. Then you're paying slags, and then you're not even sure if they're actually chicks. Maybe they just have like a sex change, like they're lady boys. Look, a hole is a hole. Get fucked, bro. Get the fuck out of here. It's disgusting, bro. But except that, Thailand is really good, bro. And it's really fun because like I know, like as you know, guys, I'm from Morocco, so I can see in real time the famousin happening, the tourists and the strangers. I can see them getting famous. It's funny. But it's also a bit uncomfortable. I'm like, oh, you're trying to famous me? I'm like, no. I'm from Morocco. We do the famousing. It's not how it works. Like, no, I'll pay 50,000 baht. No. I'm from Morocco. Poor country too. Hold your horses. Oh, but I take you to court. Take me to court then. You ain't gonna get any money if you take me to court. Boom. Oh, but you don't have friends. I don't care. All my friends are assholes. They want to give me money. It's gonna be, bro. It's gonna be like a bit. I don't care. Like against the famousing, basically. But yeah, so this is what we do like in Patong, in Phuket, in Thailand, bro. Basically, just so we're working together. We have a company working together, and we close some pretty big guys. I'll just say one of them. I don't want to say the other because if I literally say the other, you'll be like, wait, how? Like literally everyone in the community, oh no, it's impossible. I must say one that seems more plausible than the other. One of the people that we work with is, you know when you're a kid, Rokas, and then you imagine going to China to train Kung Fu with those monks who are like shaved head, etc. We've all dreamed of doing that, right?
Sure,
Any
sure.
man. So so yeah, it's the Chinese, the Shaolin Chinese temple in China, like the 1,500-year-old institution who trains Kung Fu, whatever.
Yeah.
That's our client.
And how do you go about getting that as your client?
Bro, it's Nick. He worked his magic. He started the whole bullshit. Hey, emails, boom. He got in contact with the guy who runs their online platform, whatever. So now we basically take care of the entire online process, sales, whatever, because they have the online apprenticeship. And guess what, bro? You know how they're really closed and how they really don't want to let anyone inside the temple, especially foreigners. So, bro, next month I'll be going with Nikolai, and Federico. We'll be going to China and live inside the temple and train their marketing team. We're going to live inside the temple with the monks, and we can even train with the shifus.
Mr. Negotiator. I see. I see. Okay.
Mr.
It's starting
Negotiator,
to make
bro.
sense now. Yeah.
Bro, Mr. Negotiator. Bro, one of the other lines that you guys could steal from me when it comes to negotiation, by the way, because you said Mr. Negotiator, is this. Now, Rokas, let's say that you're really skeptical, okay? And I tell you, hey, pay $4,000 for 5 emails. Just an example. Emails is dog shit. But let's say that you're a business owner and you pay $4,000 for 5 emails. Give me an objection.
Well, you seem Moroccan, so this might be a scam. How do I know it's not a scam?
Okay, so first of all, I mean, if you have biases against Arab people and Muslims, I don't even think that we're a good fit. But I only talk the only language that every single business owner talk, which is the green language, the language of money. So if you really want to see why you'd get even a return on investment, don't look at it as being 5 emails for $4,000. That's not it. Let's say that you spend $4,000 with 5 emails, and you are absolutely sure that you'll get at least $50,000 from them. That will be the amount of money that my emails will generate, the 5 emails that will generate. Do you think that spending 4,000 in and getting 50,000 out is a bad investment?
So, what if I paid you that money after having seen results from you?
Well, that's not how it works, because we have a lot of offers. A lot of people want to work with us. So how can I be sure that you are going to be serious? I'll flip it on you. How can I be sure that you are not going to scam me? What if I send you the email, you don't pay me at all?
Okay. So, in that case, how about we agree half and half? I'll pay you half up front and then half after.
Normally, all right, fuck it, let's do it. Oh, and by the way, we always pay 50 upfront, 50 after. It's just like I'm giving you some shit so that you pay me.
Yeah.
I feel good about it.
Yeah, got it.
It's the negotiator. Boom, dodging. That was actually another client where we got paid like 2,000 euros for about like 5-6 emails, something like that. It was just one part of it, but in total for the project, it should be like 7,000 euros, like over a month. Not bad. Then we're gonna close him over a retainer, inshallah, for like a 15K a month retainer. Not bad.
Not bad.
Not that bad.
So, okay, give me some perspective again. How many of you are there in that mansion in Thailand?
So right now there's 5 of us. Sorry, there's 6 of us. One of the 6 is just visiting here. Is going to stay for a month, but permanent resident there in Thailand. 5 of us. There's me, Christian, the high ticket sales guy that I told you about. The guy that, man, he's a fucking G. I love that guy, bro. So it's me, Christian, Belmin, Nikolai, and Federico.
Okay, got it. So with those guys, what does your average day look like now compared to, let's say, when you were in Morocco?
All right. So my average day here, I'd say my average day. However, like I said, since this is Ramadan, it's a bit different. But on average, my day would look something along the lines of waking up like 10, 11, something like that. We'll wake up pretty late just because we stay working really late. So wake up in about 10:30 a.m. We all wake up. We don't have breakfast. We just get some coffee, black coffee, boom, coffee, get to work. We keep working. Then I'd say we only eat until night. So we eat at about 8. Oh, by the way, so coffee, and about 1 p.m., 2 p.m. Each one of us gets their own. I don't want to call it breakfast. They just get a meal, whatever, like eggs, protein, whatever, protein, bread, whatever, and then we keep working. And at night we eat at 9:30 p.m. I'm the one who usually cooks just because my food tastes the best. I mean, with all the respect to Nikolai's food, it's
Moroccan
good.
food, interesting. Is it
Yeah,
Moroccan
I
food? Or
no. I just cook like not Moroccan food. We would take
okay.
too much time, and these motherfuckers don't deserve my time cooking Moroccan food. But no, but seriously, it's not really Moroccan food. You just cook like a lot of like some rice and a lot of meat and chicken, just a lot of protein, and we throw a bunch of eggs, bro. In this house, it's ridiculous the amount of sparkling water and eggs we buy, bro. It's just ridiculous. I'm not joking, bro. It's just stupid at this point, bro. How much do you
In
think
every
that's
single room, anywhere you look, there's either sparkling water and an egg. Under
bro?
the table,
I'm,
just
I'm,
taped
I,
under the table an egg, just in case you need
bro,
a quick snack.
G, I skid you not. How, in your opinion, how many eggs do you think we? Okay, let's say that we buy 50 eggs, so 5 packs of 10 eggs, or like 50 to 55 eggs. How much do you think that will last us?
Let's say you eat 8 eggs each day between 5 people, that's 40. So maybe a day and a half max.
Yes, a day and a half. That's ridiculous.
Easy.
Every fucking bro, it's cheese. We have Parmigiano cheese just because it's from milk that's not, bro. You know how much we spend on just groceries? It's just stupid, bro. Bro, we get Parmesan. It costs like $5. It finishes in not even. It finishes in a day, bro. Like not even that. Like one whole fucking cheese of Parmigiano just because the milk hasn't been touched by the milk and jerked off by the cow owner. But they want the most. I've never eaten this healthy in my entire life. It's ridiculous, bro. It's like salt, not just salt. It needs to be pink Himalayan salt.
Ah, yes, that's the one I have as well.
Bro.
I'll be pink Himalayan sea salt, man. Can't go back to table so often.
Bro, they want like pink Himalayan salt or what butter. We need like some extra virgin butter who hasn't been touched by the grass. Where like the cow wasn't walking on 4, they was walking on 2, and then she was smoking a huge cigar so that the testosterone of the cow is good. It provides the best butter in the world. It's fucking ridiculous, bro. We spend a lot of money on just groceries. Bro, it's a huge difference because in Morocco, one month of groceries, boom, $200 we eat good, like with protein, everything, like good meals. Bro, it's ridiculous, bro. I went grocery shopping with Nikolai. It lasted us for like 2 weeks, something like that, 3 weeks, bro. 2 huge carts filled with like meat and cheese, huge carts, bro. Food carts, a huge 2, bro. 2 fucking fill just food and sparkling water. We don't buy per bottle, we buy per container. Bro, 2 containers at some point. Bro, we can't even cook with normal tap water. It's always bottled water. If you don't have bottled water in plastic, then we cook with sparkling water. I kid you not. I wish I was
boil your eggs in sparkling water.
I swear to God, bro. It's like coffee with sparkling water. I'm like, guys, I'm not sure if we're supposed to do it. Like, well, Saad, are you a pussy? I'm like, no. Like, okay, then drink your fucking coffee. It's like, why, bro? Like, coffee with sparkling water. We cook rice, bro. We cooked rice with sparkling water.
How did that taste? Any extra flavor? Extra carbonated?
No, it's just normal. I'm like, just use normal water, bro. Like, no, sparkling, the bubbles. What are you said? Are you pussy? You're afraid of the bubbles?
Are you scared of bubbles?
I'm like, bro, you guys are fucking ridiculous, man. At some point, one of our crews, like, bro, we cook while smoking cigars. At some point, one of the guys, like, he wants to finish the cigar, Christian. I'm like, bro, just leave the cigar. I'm like, no, it's the flavor. And then he's like, oh, this is ash for the eggs. I'm like, bro, you fucking crazy, man. It's just, imagine the most testosterone-filled house. This is this is my routine. This is what we live. But basically, to answer your question,
sorry?
I said picture the most testosterone-filled house.
Ah,
this is where I live. Just testosterone, purely. Like just it's either fighting, us challenging each other to a fight. Boom, hey, do this. No, okay, let's fight. You can't just chill in this house, man. I try to chill, bro. I get called out. I try to have a lazy day. One lazy day. They called, and I was fasting, and they kept calling me a pussy. Oh, what do you do? No, oh, you're a pussy, you're a punk. Like, what? What? No, like, okay, then come on, work. We just work, bro. Basically, bro, to be fair, it's just work. Now, on a serious note, it's just work, 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 and like eating healthy, working. No, and just brotherhood, man. It's a really really good feeling to have brothers who really have you. Because man, like, bro, you need to understand, like, with our bank accounts, with our bank cards, like, it's all in, let's say, one or two bank accounts of one of us, and it's not like, oh well, we should split. No, it's all like in one or two bank accounts. If someone needs something, we just withdraw, like, take the card. So it's total trust. It's crazy, man. It's an amazing feeling, bro. Like, to have people who actually trust you and who you actually can trust 100%, not the fake trust, actual genuine trust so big that even blood brothers wouldn't have, man. Like, I'm telling you, bro, it's crazy, bro. So even it's an amazing feeling because us as men, we are built to live in tribes and have brothers, and we're not meant to live loners. I don't know. And for the guys who are watching here, I don't care about your Sigma grind set fucking bullshit Patrick Bateman that you see on Instagram. You're a dork, okay? You're a fucking geek. So don't tell me, oh, I'm a loner. Oh no, everyone is below me. I'm a loner. I'm gonna make it work. Shut up, man. Stop being a fucking geek, bro. Stop being a fucking geek. Get some brothers. And I get it, guys. If it's hard to get brothers at first, it's hard because it's going to be super difficult to find people that you genuinely trust and who genuinely trust you. It's difficult, okay? It's not. I mean, you can see it from yourself, Rokas. It's really hard to find those kind of people. To find the people who are actually brothers and who you genuinely can count on. Like, bro, these people, like with the guys, I know that I talk a lot of shit and I give them a lot of shit most of the time. But, bro, if I had $300,000, just an example, 200K, and one of my brother's moms or whatever family members needed it for like a surgery, it wouldn't even cross my mind. Take it all. Take it all. Spend it. Boom. No worries. $500,000. Take it. I don't care. It's just money. It's not important, man. Because this is a genuine brotherhood. And also another thing, because I talked about it extensively. And look, if I'm talking a lot, just let me know, Rokas.
No. This is so good. Just to add on to what you're saying, to clarify for the audience, you met these brothers through the real world. That's the beauty of it as well.
Exactly. So how we go is basically we're all students. It's just crazy because I also want to talk about this, but I'll talk about it a bit later. But we did meet in the real world. And if you actually look at the statistic, like statistically, it shouldn't be it should be impossible for us to live here right now, to be living this life. Statistically, it should be impossible because I'll tell you about it. But basically, yeah, we met in the real world, bro. Like because like you need to understand one thing is that if you're not a Tate hater, like a dumbass, and you actually can think for yourself, and you're inside the real world, you're already a bit pre-vetted, if that makes sense. You're already a bit pre-vetted. So then you're inside the real world. You know that you work hard. You know that everyone's working hard. So then since you work hard, you know that people work hard, and then as if you just make a few connections and just start talking outside of it, whatever, like in the chats or start talking in private message, you can genuinely meet one of the best people you can ever meet in your entire life, man. Because the story of how we met, bro, it, like I said, it should be statistically impossible. It's all thanks to the real world. Because like right now we're talking about multi-billion-dollar brands, and it's not like some make-wish bullshit. It's actual planning, and it's actually possible with the caliber and the size of clients that we have. Like, let's just say the Shaolin Temple, for example. That's millions of dollars a month in the potential. Because like it's that level of indoctrination and of loyalty towards the brand. And like I said, we are not supposed to meet there, but it's crazy because this brother, like when people tell me, hey, Saad, what do you think about the real world or whatever? I'm like, look, even if you join, and it's not about the, let's say, the actual skill, even if it's just the network, just the networking, the people that you're gonna meet there, the energy, the motivation, the grind, the hard work, it's all worth it. It's worth $50, bro. It's worth $500 in my because it's so crazy, man. I mean, think about it, man. We are five different people around the world. Five different people, five people from shit knows country, bro. Federico is from Italy. Christian and Nikolai are from Norway. Benjamin is from Belgium. I'm from Morocco. How the fuck are we supposed to meet otherwise? Like actually think about it. Because this is, I was talking to the guys about this, but technically, bro, we should this should be a statistical impossibility. Because think about it. Out of 150,000 students inside one of the campuses, because by the way, guys, like we have a lot of fucking campuses, huge campuses. It's just ridiculous. We also have fitness, fighting. It just mindset, amazing. But basically, we met in a campus out of 150,000 students, and one of us knew the other. One of us knew the other, and then one of us said, "You know what? Let's create this Discord, basically chat." So of course, I know that we should like it's not a mandatory, but just out of respect of for Ace, which is the admin, the big G Ace, just out of respect for him and the real world, we still like ask permission to basically have a group chat inside Discord. I know he doesn't just ask. Said yeah, that's cool. I mean, as long as it's not like a program. No, I said no, it's just group chat to talk shit between us. So basically, one of the apprentices, Chibi, created the group. I think it was either Chibi or Luke. So basically, Chibi or Luke like created the group, and then we just kind of like just met, whatever, just like we just like one of us like they all added us, and they said, "Oh, this is a big G, this is a big G. Let's just be like start talking." And then we had these Sunday calls. Every single Sunday we had a call, and that was for like 8 months a year, like every single Sunday, not missing, nothing. We all attended these Sunday calls. And basically we just talk shit, talk about our progress, talk about strategy, what I did, what works, what didn't work, how we could make this better, talk about everything. And then but most of the time, like a lot of the calls, we're just talking shit, just bonding, we just, because think about it, man. We were, by the way, in that group we were like 11 of us. Well, like 11 men. Well, Christian joined us later on, but let's say 10, the original 10. Because bro, imagine, bro, 10 people just gathering, just chatting, talking about strategy and chatting shit and about outreach and all of that. And the beauty of it, bro, is that when we talked, it wasn't, how to explain it? I know it sounds crazy, but we had undying trust between each other. Like we were genuinely, we didn't see us as just internet friends. We saw each other as genuine friends, like genuine friends. It was crazy. So, but it didn't occur to me that I'd ever consider one of my best friends to be like from an online course. But they were like, I went months, not even going out with anyone, just keep working, hustling in my own bedroom, just working. And and no one, I told you guys, like, don't feel like you're a loner, that's some loser shit. I say this, and you may tell me, hey, Saad, but you were a loner for those months. Oh, shut the fuck up. I wasn't a loner because every single Sunday, and by the way, like we also had that mini group. We took it over Telegram. So we just said like, just gonna take it over Telegram, group of 10 people, just chat some shit, whatever. It was called the 10K chat, like basically $10,000 a month, because that was our goal, each other. But it's called the 10K chat. To these days, it's called the 10K chat, even though we exceeded that. But anyways, so it's called the 10K chat to this day, and basically every single Sunday we all had that companionship. It wasn't fake, like surface level bullshit. It was genuine, deep conversation, bro. It was shit that we haven't told our family, that we haven't told our friends, our best friends. Bro, I told some stuff in some secrets I haven't told like my best friends. And they told some secrets that they haven't told to anyone. It was genuine friendship. And I had that companionship, but also it's not like we just talked on Sunday. We kept like, okay, if I have a problem, we just call each other on Telegram. They call me, I call them, we help each other. Boom, boom, bro, I have this problem. How can I negotiate? No, you do this, you do this, you do this, you do this. Boom. And then we just help each other. I have this. Hey man, I have this copy review, bro. I haven't used the copy review of the university of the real world. Sorry, in like months, just because I had those friends who I could trust. And by the way, for the people who are inside the real world, at first, yeah, make it review like in the review chat, but eventually you want to be to have some friends who you trust in their skills who are going to review your copy and help you out personally. That's the next step basically. But first, just the chat if you're a beginner or whatever. But yeah, we just had that friendship, man, and man, they're gonna see this, man. Fuck, they're gonna think that I
No,
see them as
we're
friends.
like 35 minutes or so in. They're not gonna listen this long. Don't worry. You can say whatever you want to
Cool.
say.
Okay, cool. Because fuck them if you guys are listening. Cool, you pissed off now. Get the fuck out of my stream. Now I'm gonna say what I wanted to say. Because man, I genuinely see them as my best friends, my brothers. It's more than friends. It's more than best friends. It's brothers. We developed that relationship on the Sunday calls and we just helping each other. Boom, boom, boom. At some point, bro. Oh, bro, I have this problem with the money. Cool. I transfer you this cash. You're gonna get me back later. No worries. And like actually like be like, okay, oh by the way, uh I need this, I need to convert this crypto into cash. Can you PayPal me stuff? Cool, we do it. It's not even a, oh maybe he's gonna steal from me, maybe he's gonna do this. It's just done. Boom. Like trust. And we tested each other, man. And also, like we saw each other as brothers so much that when I was broke, you know, the days in my first interview when I said about the 1.4 US dollars, sorry, the 1.2 or 1.3, $1.30
Yeah,
that
yeah,
I had
yeah.
to survive for 3 days. Bro, in those days, in those brokey days, bro, I I had some opportunities of like some people that you I'm sure that you're gonna know.
I remember you said last time you had some deals with them, and they're like, nope, they're already working with a friend of mine. I'm
Exactly,
not gonna help you.
exactly,
So
exactly. Like they wouldn't even work, bro. This is the level of loyalty. They weren't even working. They didn't get paid. They were just in the talks, in the negotiation phase. Just in the negotiation phase and stuff. And they told me, hey, sir, you want to get like, whatever you want to work? I said, look, you're talking with my bro Fed, like with Earl. Are you talking to them? I'm sorry, but I don't want to take another man's bread. They're a really good friend of mine, so I hope that you can understand. And the person generally likes it, you know. They're like, oh, this guy has actual morals. But yeah, like even in my brokey days, trust them completely, bro. Like, okay, cool, no worries, because I see this friendship worth being worth way more than money, bro. Where it's gotten to a
right,
point,
of
bro.
course.
Exactly, like this is worth way more than any fucking amount of money or any amount of chicks, bro. There is not one bitch on earth who will make me choose her over my bros. Not one. It's not even, bro. It's not even a conversation. So even a conversation, like there's none. Like, and actually, when we go to no, like we go and talk to some chicks, whatever, and pick up some chicks with Nick or whatever. Sometimes like the chick is like interested in me or something like that, and I'm like, no, okay, Nicola wanted you, so like I don't care. Like I'm still like cold. Just an example, you know, and they do the same for me because this bro, there's not a woman, not an amount of money that's going to break this friendship. It's brotherhood. It's not even friendship. It all started in the real world, man. And you know what's crazy, man? It's just think about it. Sorry, little mosquito. Think about it. What are the statistical odds of 10 people? I'm talking in the group of 10 people from 10 different countries meeting from a program of a guy on a Bugatti, and then having the idea. What is the statistical odds of having the idea of creating kind of like a little group chat? What is the statistical odds of doing the Sunday calls? What is the statistical odds of us being friends on that level, of trusting each other to that level? What's the statistical odds of us saying, you know what, let's go move into Thailand? Of Nikolai offering to go first and then calling me, and then me calling the other guys, and then making it happen. Then we go there. What's the statistical odds of this? Bro, 5 people around the world being in a mansion in Thailand. Like, if you actually think about it, it should be statistically impossible. That's why I don't want to be a dork and be like, statistics. No, 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 no. I'm not a banker anymore. But this is because yeah. By the way, for the people watching the interview, I was a banker getting paid $560 a month. before I joined the real world and started making bank. But yeah, man, like it's crazy to me, that level of friendship, just online, bro. It's crazy, man. It's really mind blowing, bro. And when a lot of people are like, "Oh, should I join?" I'm like, bro, it's $50. What the fuck are you gonna do with it, huh? You're gonna buy some tissue to jerk off? Are you gonna buy like some you got some candy? Huh? You want some candy? What the fuck is wrong with you? We're gonna go on a date with a chick with a 3 or 4. One date? Wow, really productive life. Like, just take the gamble, go there, and you never regret it. I'm saying, because I'm the living proof that it works. I mean, I wear a suit, so you must trust me. That's the rules.
Mr.
But
Negotiator, he
Mr.
wears suits,
Negotiate,
so you must trust him.
exactly,
Can't argue with that.
exactly, exactly, bro. Like, out of no, because you know what's crazy? I was talking about the energy, but you know those deals I talked to you about, like the 1K in like 40 minutes, and the like basically the 7K of the month and a half, in like 40 minutes an hour. You know what the crazy part about them, bro? Is that it wasn't really in the middle of the day where I had amazing schedule or whatever. It was really improvised. Like, boom, you're free. Okay, cool. It's because the people with the money, they're all about that speed. So like, okay, I'm available now. Can you do it now? Cool, let's do it. Boom, boom, boom. And the crazy thing is, bro, if I wasn't in this house, I'd probably wouldn't have taken the call, because I'd be like, oh, well, I'm trying to sleep 5 a.m. Because, well, somebody just woke me up. Say, hey, Saad, this is a call with Andrew. Like, oh, fuck it, let's do it. I was already like super fucking tired. Like, oh, let's fucking do it. Boom, close them, get some cash, bro. One K euros in like 40 minutes. It's not that bad in my opinion for like 40 minutes, something like that, getting paid. When I used to get paid like $560 a month. I don't think that's that bad.
Yeah, I'd say decent trade.
Yeah.
All for $50 to start off with to get that skill set. So decent, yeah. And now, on a serious note, what you were saying about brotherhood, I mean, I can't imagine anything more valuable than a brotherhood than that. Like, no amount of money, nothing can replace that. So yeah.
Exactly. And it all came from the real world, my friend. It all came from one single podcast that we all watched. The Tate podcast with the Fresh and Fit boys. The first one. It all started there. But the crazy part is that I used to follow Tate way before he started becoming mainstream and got the interviews with Fresh and Fit. So I knew who he was. So I was this underground. I was like, oh, Tate. He was like, who's this guy? I was like, oh, he's a kickboxer, multi-millionaire. At some point, he blew up, and then I said, you know what, man? I have nothing to lose. I'll take a gamble. It's all about the leap of faith, bro. It's all about the leap of faith, because, like,
and you say leap of faith. I mean, it's $50. It's not a leap. It's just a step, a small step of faith.
yeah, I know, but for the people who may think, oh, but is
yeah.
it gonna work? Is it gonna work? What the fuck are you gonna do with $50, bro? Stop acting like stop acting. You're not gay. Stop being gay. I'm gonna get us so canceled.
Sad. It's meant to be a neutral podcast, okay?
Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry, bro. It's just for me, it means another thing. It's not about the actual inclination. It's just,
I get you. All good.
okay, I'm again. Start again. So yeah, man, it's just a leap of faith at the end of the day. Like, it's just $50. Like, what are you gonna do with $50? So, man, stop being a bitch. Like, just do it, bro. Like, because what's the worst gonna happen? It's $50. You're gonna lose $50. Worst case. But then look at what you can gain. I mean, for $50, bro. If you told me years ago, hey man, pay $50 for a 10% chance that you live this life, I'll take the gamble. It's good. It's good. For me, it's good enough. Like, oh, but it needs to be statistic. It needs to be 1,000% right. There's to be 1,000% sure that I'll be making my money because it's $50. And then, shut up. Bro, I'm telling you something. Nothing in life is guaranteed. So I'll tell you, you know what's funny, bro? the people who were smarter than me or whatever, they're broke now. They're broke, jobless, maybe have a job, but they're just broke because they think too much. They think that any investment is a bad investment. Dropshipping is bad. SMMA is bad. Copywriting is bad. Too much competition, not working. Nyeh, 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 nyeh. And then they just jerk off, and then go to sleep and they think that they're smart. They have big brains. Like, bro, you're a dork. But at the end of the day, man, I'm telling you, it's all about the. I'm telling you, bro, like it's all about taking a chance over anything, because at the end of the day, nothing is guaranteed in life. You can only control your. This is a code that I invented. You can see it from me. You can never control the outcome. You can only control the input.
Okay, I thought you were about to do a Stoic quote, but that's fair.
Quote.
Okay, so adding on to that, in the real world, you get people with the same mindset. So you have a lot of people working hard towards a similar goal. So if you're hardworking as well, you will find people who are like-minded. You can then ask Ace to make your own group with those people, and who knows where that will lead. So it's in terms of when being in the real world, it's really statistically not too impossible. I don't know another word. It's not too unlikely that maybe they wouldn't, as in that there's no chance for them to end up like you. I'd say there's quite a good probability.
Yeah, it's not impossible, because think about it, at the end of the day, if you actually look at it seriously, you take that stuff seriously, and also let's say, so basically, you gotta be like a samurai with his sword. You gotta master the craft every single day. Every single day you must sharpen your sword. Every single day you must sharpen your skill. Every single day you must practice your competency. Because if you don't, then all the competition will, outwork you. They'll outperform you, and you won't end up having any clients. You won't end up having any money. But if you're actually serious about it, you actually, you know that nothing in life is free, and that you can't control the outcome. You can only control the input. Then there's a good chance that you're gonna make it work. I mean, look, man, I'm not the smartest guy around. Socially, sure, I'm a fucking genius socially. However, when it comes to actually like IQ points, whatever you want to call it, I'm not that smart. Like, I know I'm not that smart. I know that people, bro. I know some people smarter than me, way smarter than me. But guess what, bro? They're broke. They're broke. They're not here. Then they look at me on Instagram and they're like, oh, so how would you do it? I'm like, fuck you, fuck you. Think how did I do it? Fuck you. Mean how did I do it? You saw me. You saw me work every single day. You saw me sacrifice weekends. You saw me barely sleeping 4 hours a night. And then now you look at me and like, oh, how did you do it? It's stupid in my opinion. So if you're really about it, if you're actually serious about changing your life, you are going to make it work. Because I hate to break it down to you, I hate to break it to you, but any program in the world, any money making program in the world will work if you want to make it work. If you want to make it work, it will work. But however, you will never find a $50 a month program who's this in depth, bro. Because I mean, they have the. I mean, bro, like they have the fitness mindset, dopamine detox, every single skill that you can think of. They have it. I mean, for $50 a month, I'd still say like just join it. I mean, just do it, man. Just the energy and just talking about people who are actually about it, and talking to people who have the same mindset, the same grind, the same purpose in life. That's amazing, bro. Like, because think about it. On your journey to the top, the journey to the top is very, very lonely. Lonely for like 99% of people. It's very lonely. It's tiring. You have self doubt. You doubt yourself. You got a lot of you cause yourself some depression. I know that depression isn't real, like as a medical condition. I'm talking about the actually make causing depression, because you can't change it. but basically causing depression, feeling bad, self-doubt, and just having to being scared it's of it not working out. So the journey is already very hard. But when you have some friends, you have brothers, you have a community who they all have the same goals, it really, really helps you, man. Like I'd say, like one of the only reason why I'm here where I am, and believe me, I'm still thinking that I'm still shit because for my goals, if I say it here, if I tell my goals here and the levels that I'll be achieving with my brothers within the span of year and a half, 2 years, I probably get any chick in my DM blowing me up, and all of my old friends, like I'm talking about, that I haven't talked to in 4 years, 5 years, asking me, "Oh, how did you make it? Okay, can you help me?" So I'm not gonna say the levels of achievements that we're going to be of achievement that we're going to achieve. However, if it wasn't for the community aspect of it, I probably wouldn't even be here, man. I'd still be in Casablanca, Morocco, being a banker. Okay, what's today? This is Wednesday. No, this is Thursday. Let's say, okay, what time? Okay, so it's Thursday, 8:28 p.m. Bro, if it weren't for the real world, uh, I'd still be a banker just getting out of work. Now I'd probably just be in my bed watching Netflix or some stuff, and that's it. Before eating and just sleep in, do it all over again, and wake up at first, and then wake up in a rainy night in a shit weather because it's super cold in Morocco right now. It's not sunny like Thailand. In a shit weather, take a cab, probably raining, trying to protect my laptop, go in there, overweight. I mean, you probably notice it, but just for my face, I lost a bunch of weight.
Yeah. I was gonna comment on that as well, for sure.
Yeah, and this is me, by the way, without this is me not training for like 2-3 weeks because
Why?
yeah, I fell on the
Why
bike.
being a little
No,
bitch?
no, no,
Huh?
no. I
I'm
fell on the
checking.
bike. No, I know. I fell on the bike, but I fell on my ribs and my arm. Now my arm is recovered.
Ooh.
It's good, but like I fell on my ribs, so it was gone amazing. But then I just kept like a dickhead. So this is another thing with the testosterone. I'm like, I need to prove a point. So basically, for anything, I'm like, no, I need to prove a point. I can kick your ass. Let's spar. Boom. So then I'm like, okay, I'm injured, but then I spar or I train. I'm like, oh, don't worry, I'm not gonna get injured, and I'll just injure myself, and then I get better, and then I spar again, and I injure myself. Not because I get hit, bro. I haven't gotten a proper hit in never, just because I'm so good at dodging and counter puncher. I'm a counter boxer. I'm a counter puncher, so I'm really good. You can ask the other guys, and they saw me spar, so but it's more like I hit. So if I just hit a bit hard, it fucks up my ribs. So now my ribs are good. However, I injured my ligaments here because
Uh,
because I went to a bar and there was this rugby player, big guy, and then he was like, "You want to prove a point?" Whatever. He kept like basically testing with his strength. So you know what? Let's arm wrestle, and I beat him 3 times in a row. And he's a big guy, like rugby player. Beat him 3 times in a row. But then since I had to go like 100%, like boom, and then I kept going like 100%, and then since the position wasn't good, like the table wasn't well, so I won, but I injured a bit of my ligaments here and here. And then like a dickhead when we came back home, Federico, I was talking to Fed, and Federico, you call him Fed. Like I was talking to, and Belmi, you call him Bell. I was talking to Fed. I told him, "Oh, bro, I'm amazing at the ground wrestling." He was like, "Hey, wanna go?" He's like, "You challenge him?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay, let's go." So then, literally, bro, I won every single time against Fed. However, that dickhead, I'd have imagined that he would give up after 2 or 3 tries, like any normal human being. But motherfucker, every time I challenge him, he's like, "Okay, like when I go next, I'm like, let's do it." And he's like, okay, fuck it. And then he didn't give up until the 8th time, and he didn't give up. And we had to make like a cease treaty. Basically, okay, we admit that we're G's. We're not gonna challenge each other. Like the guy would box with prime Mike Tyson to prove a point for 30 rounds, just to because he got challenged. He doesn't care if he dies. Literally told me, he's like, I don't care if I die. How can you chill in this house, bro? But no, but seriously, like you said, it's all about the so like I said, we train, etc. But man, like I told you, like it's really crazy because without the real world, I wouldn't even be here. Like I'd probably just, like I said, like I lost a bunch of weight, but just from being here, the testosterone is super up. Just from being there, bro, the testosterone is up. Like the guys were actually right. Eating good food, bro. My teeth are so white just from the testosterone, eating healthy food, sleeping, etc. Well, I don't sleep a lot, but anyways, like the environment is amazing, and we still talk to it, but we still owe a big favor to Tate and the real world just for that, man. Like, without him, without the program, we wouldn't be here, man. We wouldn't be here, man. I'd still be in Morocco. They'd still be in there, and my brothers will still be in their respective countries, getting depressed because they haven't met me yet. So yeah, probably going to kill themselves after, because like, oh, we depressed, we depressed. Like, the big G's here to lift up the mood. But to be fair, man, like without the real world, it would be, it would have been impossible, man. Like literally impossible. Like actually meeting brothers, because you meet people that these kinds of people, you're going to meet them like once in your entire life, bro. Once in your entire life, bro. They're not people you can meet again and again. Like we form a company, we work in, and we trust it like each other with like our entire finance. Like but like, do you know how hard it is to trust someone with your money, and they trust you with their money? Like just be like, okay, cool. Oh, I have this. Just take the card. Okay, cool. Oh, here. Oh, I just got pay 3K. Just take it. Oh, by the way, we have like a 10K payment. Can we send it to your bank account, Saad or Federico or some? Cool. And it's not even a conversation. It's just like, duh. For example, 350 baht, just an example. It wasn't even like, oh, I need to just, duh. Good, you're safe. The first question wasn't, hey, like, what did you do? I kid you not. Like when the cops like basically came, it was like, oh, did you make a fall? Did you make a fall? I was just like, yeah, some dumb shit. They said, okay, you have enough money? Like, yeah, okay, cool. I have the card. Okay, cool. Here, take my money that I was gonna use for the doctor. Like, just I can withdraw with the other card later. Don't worry. Just take the cash. This is the first question. With the normal fans, be like, oh, you do, oh man, are you okay? You gonna be okay? Oh man, well, be safe, bro. The only question that they ask me is, man, do you have enough money? And did you charge your phone and have enough data so that we can contact you? That's literally the only question that they ask me. Yeah, bro, this level of people who rock with you to this level, man, it's really hard, man. It's really, really, really hard. That's what she said.
So, a lot of changes in those 3 months since the last call. So I'm still wondering, even though you said you don't really want to say about future, what would you be comfortable revealing in terms of goals? Just so for the third interview, we can see if that plays out as well, like this
All right.
does.
All right. So our goals, I'm not gonna say the time amount because I don't wanna, like I said, I don't want my friends to hit me up like those that you haven't talked to 5 years, or like chicks. Oh, Sad, I think that you're cute. Shut up, bitch. No, it's I'd say for the goals. Okay, so what do you want? 3 months, 6 months? I'll give you a goal less than what's the actual goal, just so that I don't jinx it. Just tell me the time frame.
Okay, I think another 3 months to follow up would be a good time frame.
Okay. Okay, then say scaling the brand to $110,000 a month.
And the brand meaning you guys in the mansion have a company that you will pull the
Yes,
money
yes.
to.
So
And
so our brand name, and we're going to be posting content about it. I kid you not, this is our brand name. It's Super G. This is the name of our brand, of our name. The Pimp Monk Temple. Isn't that G, bro? Isn't that G? The Pimp Monk Temple.
So what? Do your clients get invoiced from the pimp monk temple?
No, bro, no, they don't. They don't. We don't get it. We just get it from one of our bank
Okay.
accounts or something like, oh, this is from Federico, this is from Saad Nami. But mostly we just use a lot of money. We just use one of each other's bank account, like Stripe or Revolut. Just get the money, then just to keep it, because like I said, it's not like he has a bank. All the money is in like 2, 3 bank accounts, so it's like we pull all our money together. So like I said, but like for now, our clients don't get invoices from the Pimp Monk Temple. That's the brand, bro. That's the brand. But that's the brand. But we can say, oh, said Naomi working at the Pink Monk Temple LLC or some stuff like that. But this is the brand. It's the Pink Monk Temple. We're gonna have a videographer filming us 24/7. We're waiting for one of our guys to be coming to Thailand, and he'll be living with us. He's a And by the way, there's another tip for you guys. We actually hired one of the guys who is in the real world. He's our main videographer. His name is Stefan. The guy's a fucking G. Guess what? He's 16, going to turn 17, making some money. And by the time he's 18, he'll be making 20K, 30K a month just from us. So if you think, for the people who are watching, if you think that the age matters to make money, it's just stupid. It doesn't. It doesn't. If your skill is good, it's good. As long as your skill is good. Also, guys, since we're talking about the skills, whatever, when you join the real world, don't just focus on the let's say copy or like freelancing campus or e-com campus and just do that. Also work on your social skills. So we have a campus. So there is a campus from Professor Arno, and which is also one of our clients, but from Professor Arno. And basically what he does is just he explains like sales, super sales, whatever, selling, stuff like that. And you guys should really, really work on your social skills. Social skills, charisma, sales, you guys should really, really work on it. Because at the end of the day, having money is good, but you don't just want to be a rich dork. You want to be a rich G. You can't just be, okay, well, you know what? I'll just have the money and just be chilling, etc. That doesn't make any sense in my opinion. You need to be a G. You need to be you need to be able to perform in any realm of human endeavor, because at the end of the day, let's say that you have some opportunity, some in life opportunity. You need to you have some business, some business owners, whatever. If you don't know how to be a G, not work. Even though you are amazing at CCL, HTML, blah, 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 geek shit, they won't care. Because you need to learn the skill how to get liked, how to storytell, and how to influence, how to have great charisma, and how to have an amazing presence. And guess what? This is also taught inside the real world. So don't just go into one campus. If it comes to the skill, choose one skill, stick to it, but also study sales, presentation, charisma, how to talk, how to speak, because a lot of the opportunities that I gotten are just from networking opportunities. And if I just was like the average copywriter who's like, oh, no, your business. Oh, I can send emails for your business. No, don't be a geek. Be a G. So yeah, when it comes to the skill, hope I answered your question.
Okay. So in terms of catching up, I'd say that was pretty good. Is there anything else on your mind that maybe you haven't said that you'd like to?
Yeah. Shameless plug, but I don't care. Hit me up on Instagram if you have any marketing needs. I'm not one of those. My team and I, we're not one of those geek marketers like, oh, okay, we need to CAC and CST of email. Look, our stuff generates cash. Those 2 emails that they paid €1,000 for?
Mm-hmm.
They generated $20,000 in 1 week from an email list of 500 people. That's it. So even 5,000 or 50,000. So if you have an email list of 10,000 people, 20,000 people, then imagine what you could do with your email list. So yeah, shameless plug. I don't care. If you want to make a lot of fucking money, hit me up in Instagram and we can get a meeting, talk, see if we're a good fit. And maybe we can, if we are, then maybe we can work together. You're going to see that first, just because of the size of our clientele. As you may have guessed from the size of our clients, we have some pretty big names, and the Shaolin Temple is just one of them. I don't want to say the other because the other will literally like break the internet, shock people. They won't believe. Like, oh, what? Really? Yeah. If I told you that we generated millions, tens of millions of dollars in a few months for them, so I'm gonna say. But if you want to make a lot of money, it doesn't matter. Big motor, solar panel, online business, coach. If you have the building blocks, you're gonna make a lot of fucking money. So that was my shameless plug, by the way. I just had to do it.
So what was it on Instagram? What's the?
It's so my Instagram is Naami Saad, which is Naami Saad Saad. So it's all underscore and it's all attached. It's Naami Saad, NAAMISAAD. Naami Saad. I'm wearing a suit in my profile pic, so you can't miss it really. I'm fucking G, man. Bro, we make so much money for our clients. It's fucking crazy. It's ridiculous. I mean, just the brain genius behind it, bro. I mean, the brain genius like between all of us, man. Every single one of us is a fucking expert at their shit. Like an expert, bro. We had one of the leaders in the real estate industry. The guy that can make it like eight figure coach in the real estate, whatever. And the guy, he told me, he said, bro, a lot of those marketing agencies that he paid tens of thousands of dollars for, but like he paid like $20,000, $30,000 with them. He didn't get anything. They tell him, okay, we gotta do this and this and this and this and this, and then they don't do it instead of him. They just tell him what to do, and then I'm like, well, what the fuck? Well, why is he paying you if you're not gonna do the work? That's the whole point, to pay to get the work, not to do the work yourself. But this client, his name is Andrew Glacier. You can look him up on Instagram. But Andrew actually told us, hey, you know what? Like we paid tens of thousands of euro of dollars for those marketing agencies, and all they can do is replace you on like one Forbes list, maybe for like $10,000, basic shit. And they tell you, oh, pay 20K for it because they have connection. But he doesn't get any return on investment. But for us, with us, paid paid 1,000 euros, got $18,000. Well, $20,000 in a week, which is literally 20x. 20x is investment in like a week. So, plus one of the other big client, I'm telling you, I can't even say what we did for them. But one of the other big client, about $20 million in 2 months. So we're not joking. So the brain power inside this house is fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. But like you said, but yeah, if you guys want to make a lot of money, also don't book a call with me if you just want to, let's say, you don't know if you want to start the business, you don't have the funds to start the business, or you just want to chat. I'll just hang up on you and I'll probably blacklist your email. Okay? I don't have time to waste. 1 hour of my time is worth at least $1,500. 1 hour. That's very at least just to talk. So please don't waste my fucking time. We're a business here. I'm not here to just talk about shit, etc. I get it, guys. You guys want to talk whatever, you can hit me up on Instagram. If you want some advice, I'll personally send you a voice note. I'll do it for every single person who DMs you on Instagram. I help them out. No worries. However, if you book a call with me and you don't end up, let's say, qualify within the first 5 minutes, I'm gonna end the call and blacklist your email because this is not respectful in my opinion. You can just book a call and then start chatting shit, just talking. You can't do that.
Of course.
But yeah, bro, this is basically sparkling water, by the way.
All right. So another over 1 hour interview. I think I haven't had an interview over 1 hour since doing yours. So 2 in a row.
Because guess what, bro? This is why I like to say to the other dorks. We're getting interviews because I know most of those who get interviewed in the copy campus. They're all my friends. This is why I like to say to the other dorks. Because they're dorks. This is also, by the way, another lesson on personal brand. One of the reasons why people like me online, even in the calls, I mean, you interviewed Vlad, if I remember, the guy who shouted me out. The guy who shouted me out, the guy that you interviewed, Vlad. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah. I said I might have
Yeah. So basically, like even him, he said it, and thank you so much for the kind words if you're watching this, Vlad. But it's also a lesson about personal brand. If you just talk about this little specific and just about the specific copy and marketing shit, people will not really care about you as a person. Like, be human. Like, come on. We're having an interview, having fun, we're just talking. You can't just be all the time. Just because it's compendious. Today I took a shit in a suit. Like, what? Bro, chill. Like, people want, if people want to relate to you, this is a lesson for personal branding for the people who are watching. If you want people to relate to you, if you want people to relate to you, if you have like a business or you're a coach online, you can't just be super serious all of the time. Like talk about what you love, talk about your friends, talk about stuff like that. Like, of course you can be the expert, but don't just talk about the work stuff. That's a little lesson for the guys watching.
Okay, so Saad, let's do the part 3 in another 3 months to see how things are scaled. I guess that might be 200th interview. We'll see.
Inshallah, bro.
No promises, but who knows?
Bro, inshallah, bro, we'll reach that goal or exceed it or not reach it at all. Who knows? But imagine this.
What do you mean not reach it at all? That's not an option. Why would you even say that?
No, I'm fakely being humble right now in order not to get harassed for money.
Right, carry on.
I don't want to get harassed for money. Fucking get off my. Okay, you know what? I don't want to be an unrefined gentleman. I want to be a professional, sophisticated gentleman. But I'll say this, and I apologize. But get off my fucking dick. Jesus, I don't have money to give you. Stop hitting me up on Insta. Stop hitting me up. Period. Oh, Saad, how did you do this? I say how I did it. I joined the real world. I made some fucking money. That's how I did it. So stop fucking pissing me off. Oh, can you give me money? Money, please. Can you lend me $1,000? No. Fuck you. Fucking bullshit, man.
Got it. Okay, so that's a great note to end on, telling everyone to go fuck themselves. So, I mean, yeah, nice interview, as always. Great to have you back, and look forward to seeing your progress in future.
Thank you, bro. Looking forward to seeing you in the future. And also, they're also invited. Mikasa Sukasa, you invited into my house. If you come to Thailand, Phuket, you have a place to stay in. We're just gonna kick Federico out.
Got it. All right. Thank you, Saad. Appreciate it. And yeah, till next time. All the best.
See you next time. Peace.